Hello my students, my third prep students. Today we are dealing with grammar. Yes, grammar, clause of purpose, clause of purpose. Of course, from the name here, purpose, you can understand that the clause of purpose, we use it to express the purpose of doing something, okay? We can divide them into two groups here. We can have to, in order to, so as to. After any of these words, we use the verb infinitive, just the verb infinitive. For example, why do we go to school? We go to school to learn, or we go to school in order to learn, or we go to school so as to learn. So after any of these, just the verb infinitive, and we don't care for the tense. Okay, I'm going to the shop to buy a newspaper, or so as to buy a newspaper, or in order to buy a newspaper. They are the same, okay? To, in order to, so as to. Just the verb infinitive after it, okay? And we don't care for the tense here, okay? Whatever it is, present, past, it doesn't matter. But here, to express the clause of purpose, we use just any of these and the verb infinitive. And they are the same, okay? Very good. Let's have a look here at the second group. We have so that or in order that. I think from your experience, you understand that whenever we have that, after that we need a subject and verb, right? Yes. But here, take care. We can use it in the present. Okay, if I have the first sentence here present, she studies every day. So studies here is present, not past, okay? So after so that or in order that, we need the subject, okay? The subject pronoun, I, he, she, or whatever. And then can or may or will plus verb infinitive. For example here, she studies every day so that she can pass her exam. I can say so that or in order that. They are the same, okay? Please close the door so that the cat can't come in. So that or in order that. Very good. But here it was past, right? For the past here, after so that and the subject, we use the past of these verbs here instead of can, could, or might, or would plus verb infinitive. For example, they booked their tickets in advance so that they wouldn't have to queue. So here the first part, past, so the second part, would or could or might. And of course the negative, couldn't or wouldn't or might not. He walked slowly so that nobody could hear his footsteps. So here the first part, past, the second part, could, not can, okay? Exercise A, underline the correct words, okay? Underline the correct words. He went to the bank, space, get some money. So here you will have a look here. I said get. We don't have a subject, right? So it's the verb infinitive. So we need to, or in order to, or so as to. What do we have here? To. So to get some money. Very good. And number two, of course, now you understand the idea, right? Okay, have a look at this exercise and try to find the answer yourself, okay? I think it's so easy. They walked slowly on the ice, okay? Slip and fall. So here, again, you have just the verb. Yes. So can I say in order that? No, after that you remember we need a subject and verb. But here it's so as not to. So as not to. Very good. Number three, she is going to work. She's going to work very hard. Pass her exams. In order that or to. Of course, as we have the verb infinitive and we don't have a subject, we need to, or in order to, or so as to. What do we have here? To, so to pass her exams. Number four, we sat near the door, space, we could leave early. Yes, here we have subject and we have could and the verb infinitive. So we need in order that or so that Which one do we have here? In order that. Yes, very good. Number 5. She closed the door quietly. Wake her parents. So as not to, or so that. I think from your experience you understand that after that we need a subject and verb, but here we don't have a subject and verb, just we have the verb infinitive, so we need so as not to. Very good. Now have a look at exercise B. Rewrite number 1. I have joined the gym. I want to get fit. Can you answer it? Yes, very good. I have joined the gym to get fit. To and the verb infinitive, to get fit. Very good. That's great. Number 2, she's learning English. She wants to get a job in England. In order that. You remember in order that? After it, we need the subject and then can or may or will if the first part present. Yes, it's present here. She's learning. Yes. She's learning English in order that she what? She can get a job in England. Very good. That's great. Number 3, he got a loan from the bank. He wanted to expand his business. In order to. Of course, do you remember in order to, after it we need just the verb infinitive. So if I deal with an order to or so as to, I don't care for the tense here. He got a loan from the bank to what? To expand his business. To expand his business, or in order to expand his business. So the answer here, he got a loan from the bank in order to expand his business. Very good. Number 4, she wrote the date down in her diary. She didn't want to forget it. So that, you remember so that? After it, we need the subject first. Okay, she wrote the date down in her diary so that she what? She wouldn't forget it. She wouldn't forget it. So that she wouldn't forget it. Very good. Number 5. They arrived at the station early. They didn't want to miss the train. So as not to, you remember it? After it, we need just the verb infinitive, yes. So the answer is yes, very good. They arrived at the station early, so as not to. Not to what? Not to miss the train. So as not to miss the train. Very good. Great. Exercise B, of course, here we have all the answers. Okay. You have all the answers. Yep. Number 4 and number 5. Very good. Now, we have exercise C as a homework. Okay, try to answer it yourself. Rewrite using these words, 1 and 2, 3, 4, okay? Try to answer it by yourself as a homework. And it will be a quiz or small quiz at the same time, because after answering it, you can check your answers, okay? You can check your answers here. So here's number 1. Yes, number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Okay, have a look here. Check your answers, okay? And give yourself marks. Okay, thank you and goodbye.